I'm going to read to you today from two books I like a lot. This one is called Women, the Earth, the Divine. This one's called Contemporary Native American Poetry. So here we go. There are no hierarchies among beings on earth. Yes, we are different from the swallows that fly, different from the many-faceted stones on the beach, different from the redwood trees in the forest. We may have more capacity to shape our lives than other beings, but you and I will never fly with the grace of a swallow, live as long as a redwood tree, nor endure the endless tossing of the sea like a stone. Each being has its own intrinsic beauty and value. That's by a woman named Carol Christ. And while Christ celebrates the intrinsic value of the earth itself, there are other strands of ecofeminism that look upon the earth-human relationship in different terms. Three philosophical strands within ecofeminism are recognizable. One that recognizes the intrinsic value of the earth itself, as well as all of its creatures, including rivers, forests, and so on. In this human-earth relationship, the earth is considered sacred. A second strand of ecofeminism recognizes that human survival is dependent on the survival of the earth itself. Third is the approach of indigenous people, which recognizes both the first and the second approaches. By recognizing both the intrinsic value of the earth and our dependence on it for survival, the intent is to respect both our needs and those of the earth. An exclusive emphasis on the first approach could lead to an over-reliance on the earth as sacred, and an over-reliance on her ability to right the wrongs of her children no matter what their deeds. And I've thought that way before. On the other hand, the second approach appears highly anthropocentric, which speaks more to the problem than to its solution. Is not being used as a resource the reality of the degradation that both women and the earth are currently experiencing? It may at times be necessary to appeal to our human survival instincts. Gary Snyder does this when he warns us that as we destroy the gene pool, we lessen our own chances for survival, in that we destroy our ability to adapt and to respond to new situations. Or it may be necessary to appeal to our need for the aesthetic, as does Thomas Berry when he speaks of his fear that the coming environmental degradation will be such that we as a species will pray for extinction. The issue rests in our holding in balance our needs and those of the other life forms. The third option, that of the human and the non-human as being here for one another, appears to be our most likely path to the future. This is a book about living the earth-centered future today. And now I'm going to share a poem with you. It's called The Path I Must Travel. Within the curved edge of quarter moon, I was told there is a road. I must travel to meet the Divine One on this glittering crescent. Awed, I tremble, and folding tobacco the Almighty has given us, to put forth our faith prayers rolled in the precious smoke. I wait in patience for the light, gazing at glowing galaxies beyond the curve of risen silver bow. Silent, I sit listening. Before me, I see wrinkled old man, torch in his right hand for me. I breathe in burning leaf smoke. I hear water drum and a rattle. Fasting through the long hours, I stand before the universe. I hold forth my hands 4 times. I see the Mighty One. Within the whirling mist smoke, the drifting scent of cedar, the fluffy eagle feather wakes me. I step out into blinding space.